YouTube, it's me, Jen, your Pudgy Picker, and Pixel. How's a Pixel? I know a couple people have been asking about her. She's usually flaked out in our room or on the couch when it's time for a video. She is getting to be an older gal. You can tell she's got a lot more gray on her face than she used to. She was 10 the beginning of August. You're a good girl. And a teeter. So I want to make sure I called her in here because everybody's like, what's the matter with Pixel? We never see her anymore. You got fans, Pixel. So as you can tell, I have a table full of goodies. I went garage sailing. I usually go on Thursdays. I looked up for this Thursday and there was literally 5. And then I noticed a huge cluster in a neighborhood not too far away, maybe 10 minutes away from me. It was their citywide sale on Friday. I guess it was Friday on Saturday, but there was literally like 40 some on Friday. So guess where I went? So I believe I spent like maybe $70 and I went to 40 garage sales. Now you're thinking, holy cow, that's one day. My record is over 50. Last summer, I believe I had like 55 or 56 in one day. So I was out from like 9 o'clock to like 2:30 this time. So yeah, I got a decent amount of stuff. A few of these things on the end of the table here are things that I have fixed up to go out to my mall. They are items and things I've had for a while. So I want to just show you those because I put them on the table here so I could price them and they can go out. But let's jump right in and I'll show you what I got. Like I said, I went to 40. I think I had like 40, more than 40. It was looking kind of sketchy in the morning weather-wise. It wasn't supposed to rain, but it was spitting a little bit. So I think a few people just said, we're not going to open today. So, but still, 40, not too bad. So I think it was like $70. I don't know. I guess I'll have to put it in the title when I find it. I wrote it down somewhere. So let me show you first. These are a few items I've put together to put out to the store. I got this vase separately, and then these cotton like sprigs. It's hard, maybe it's hard to see by itself. Let me move that chair. So yeah, I put that. Some of these are so pretty, but they have such a tiny opening. But I thought that was real pretty, so that's going to go out to my booth. This, I've had this jar for a long time. And then, if you remember, I had that huge fall dumpster dive from Joann Fabrics. And it had these, and it had these. And these were getting really beat up looking. So I took some scissors and just kind of trimmed them because they were looking kind of sad. And then I just snipped them off of the sprigs that were they on. I thought they looked really nice that way in this old container. So I'm not sure how much I'm going to price these. And then this one I've had a while. I'm not crazy about the sticks in it, but I know somebody's going to buy this just for this. He's on all 4 sides. Isn't that cool? So unless I come up with something more interesting than that, that's going to go out to my store. So those 3 will go out. Pretty cool, huh? Now on to what I purchased. I got this really cool canvas 6-pack holder. It says Dad's Bucket List, beer and ice. It's brand new still. I don't think it has original price. Reusable bag. Thought that would be cool to put somebody's favorite beer in there. My son loves beer. He's 22, but he likes the really weird flavored, I can't even sniff it. In fact, if I'm ever around him and he orders one, he'll say, here, take a sip, and then he laughs at me. He likes the real dark stuff that looks like a mud puddle. Sorry, it's true. So, if this just said something cute on it, maybe I'd give it to him, but it says Dad. So, I don't know. I'll do a little research, see if that's worth anything online. If not, I will try and ask my son if he can recycle and save a few beer bottles to put in there, because otherwise it's not really standing up on its own. So if he gives me a couple of empty beer bottles to wash out and put in there, that will be good. I thought this was real cool. It's kind of an abstract, almost like a tree, metal wall sculpture. It's got these little places here to hang it. I don't know. On one side, it's kind of got a little bit of a gold tint to it. I think this would look really cool spray painted, either gold or black. I don't know. What do you think? because right now it's just kind of this plain color. I think a gold or a black would be more striking. Of course, everybody on the planet knows that I have gold, silver, black, and white spray paint. Matte, black matte would look good on this. So let me know what you think. I believe I paid $1 for this. And then this, I don't remember. This lady was keeping track. So she took the tag off. I believe it was $4 or $5. But a little bit of elbow grease and a little bit of spray paint, and we will be on our way. I don't know. This, something like this, I would probably sell for, I don't know, maybe 18 to 22. After I spray it, I think it'll look much better. And then this, maybe, I don't know, 10 to 12. Just, I'm guessing off the top of my head. I know some of you guys love to guess what I'm pricing stuff at. To go along with this was at a different garage sale. It's also new. A little wood container that says Deluxe Bottle Caddy. Isn't that cool? And then it's got a little place here on the side to take that off. So that's a cool item too. I don't know. I may hang on to these until next summer or around Father's Day. That would be a great gift. But off the top of my head, maybe that would be probably, I would say 10 to 12, maybe 14 on that as well. I got a cane. It's got a little few dinged up spots on it. But these usually do pretty good, especially the designed ones. There was 2 ladies at this garage sale, and I asked one how much. I don't know what it was yesterday, but most of the garage sales did not have prices. And I said, how much? She goes, how much do you want to give me? I said, 4. And she said, oh, okay. And the other lady says, how much did you say? And she said 4. And the lady just shook her head. So I think she wanted more, but I guess I asked the right person. So this will probably go in my booth for, I'd say, 10 to 12 bucks. I have a little umbrella stand that has, of course, umbrellas, canes, walking sticks, you know, that kind of thing. It's a nice compact area to put things like this. So that will go to my booth. Now, you know me in court cages. If you've been watching my channel a while, you're seeing a theme and all this stuff that I pick up. But this is the mother of all court cages. Look how big this thing is. Look, it is huge. It says wine corks and no price, I asked. And he said, and I said, how about $5? And he said, sure. He said, my wife filled that up with wine corks from drinking wine. And then when she filled it up, she was kind of done with it. And I said, that's dedication. And he just laughed. So, yeah, not too bad on that one. I don't know. I'm thinking maybe 24 to 26 on that, maybe. I don't know. They do really well for me. Some people like the little ones. Other people, of course, like the bigger ones. That stupid fly on top of my salt and pepper shaker. Oh, you make me crazy. Pixel... She's slower walking and coming into the house now, so standing with the door open, and then I got flies. I'm going to have to chase some flies. So yeah, not too bad on that one. I got this sign that's carved. It says blessed. It was $5. Oh, it's so pretty. This I bundled with something else. I think she had $1 on it. And I said, will you take whatever, making that free? Because free is always my favorite price. So yeah, I don't know what I'm going to do with that. I may put a piece of burlap in there and put something decorative. Who knows what I will come up with. Like for these 3 items, I've just been downstairs looking for things in my area. I'm like, what's been down here a while that I can zhuzh and take out? So yeah. So there, I'll find something to do with that. I love this sign. I think I paid 50 cents. It says crazy doesn't run in my family. It practically gallops. So, I think I got the blessed and that sign and this one that says farm, all at the same sale. This one, she had a whole bunch of stuff that was new. And of course, this is the, they don't call it the Target dollar spot. They call it something else now. But it said if it has a new price tag, then it's half that price. So I paid, I think, $1 or $1.50 on that. That's pretty cool. I do have a shabby chic farmhouse kind of area in my booth, and that farm sign will do quite well. Got some tea lights for myself. These are unscented, but they are from White Barn. There's only a few missing out of here. And so let's see, what was the original price? $10. So I think I paid $1 for that, so I'm keeping that. I'm also keeping these. I've been looking on Etsy, thinking about getting Another thing for my my quarters to carry for Aldi, and I saw these little neoprene ones. Aren't they adorable? She had a whole bunch. I don't know if she made them, but I got one for me and one for my daughter. So pretty excited about those. I got this little panda. I think he was a quarter. I don't know if he's anything in particular, but he is adorable. He's a little dirty, but we can fix that. Salt and pepper shakers. This one was marked 3. Aren't they cute? They're looking at each other, little owls. These frogs, look at them. She had 5 on this one, 5 on these. These are actually magnetic, so they stick together. So she had 5, 5, and 3. I think I bargained her down. I bundled these and a couple other things. So I got one of them much cheaper, but aren't those adorable? Little salt and pepper shakers. I don't know what the name is on there. What does it say? Westland. I got this real pretty gazing ball. $5 just to hang up. I sell these whenever I can find them. Sometimes I find them and they're just so expensive. It's just not worth picking up. They had another one that was the same price, but it was kind of plain. But these look cute hanging up outside or even inside by a window. I have several areas on my booth where I can hang stuff up, so that will be hung up. These salt and pepper shakers will probably be $8 to $10 each. You know, the signs I do, $4 to $6. The little panda, maybe $3. What else? I have sold these on numerous occasions. They are very small. Bird salt and pepper shakers, so those will probably go for $4.50 to $5. These are neat. These were originally, I think, at Mark's at some point. They're just a little grease pencil to you know, mark plants or whatever. That was $1. I'll probably save those till next spring. Got myself some eye mascara. This lady had a whole bunch of new items, so she was a stockpiler probably. Very cute little primitive sign, $1.50. It says herbs. What else? This is a sign I'm going to be taking out right away. It was marked 2. It says, "You can't scare me. I have teenagers." But I don't have teenagers anymore. I have grown-ups now, but I thought that would be an awesome sign. Probably put 6 to 8 on that. The herb sign, probably 8. These were cool. This was a guy area in a garage sale. He had a lot of, in fact, the panda was with these 3. But look at this little shot glass jigger thing. Isn't that adorable? So there's that, and the panda, and then this Indian chief. It looks like solid brass. It's pretty, not solid, but you know what I mean. It's pretty heavy. So again, nothing marked. And for these 3 items, I said, how much will you take? He said, how about $1 for all 3? And I said, yes, sir. So I'll do a little research on those, but I'll probably just pop a price and put them in my booth in my man area. This is adorable too. It's a little piece of slate. Looks like a local place. But it has this very adorable little raccoon face. He was a whole 50 cents. So I have some leather shoelaces. I'll put a little piece of leather in there to hang it up. This is another item that I got for free. Because again, free is my favorite price. She had a whole box of these. I don't know. I have a tracker on my phone, but I don't carry my phone on my body all day. So I have one of these trackers. Now, you ready to be impressed? Look how many steps I've gotten today. Yeah, 12,000. I did the yard, that's why. Again, I haven't talked about my weight loss and that kind of thing, but again, I got to get to that. So hopefully I'll get that up soon. And my cuckoo clock. Is everybody counting to see what time it is? These I bought for $1 for both. They look like corks, but they are not. They're meant to. They are place card holders, which is kind of cool. There are 4, so there's 8. Got all moved around in the box. But I'll probably look these up. These might go just on eBay. $12.95 original. Yeah, and then it even has the cards. So you better make sure when you have a dinner party, you invite Annette, whoever the heck she is, because we have a card for her. Or 2 Annettes if you're going to use both sets. I do buy my 3-wick candles mostly at Walmart. They are like $3.50. Here's what they look like. They're the mainstay. This was at a garage sale, completely unburned, and it is an autumn scent. I said, how much? She said $2. So that's cheaper than $3.50, so sign me up. I got that one. Very happy. Oh, I forgot another salt and pepper shaker. These are older ones with the little holes in the top. They are like a, like a cheapy tin, $1 for those. So those will go in there. I got this little sign that says cheers. This will go on my wine shelf. Again, this was another dollar spot, $5. So I paid, I think, $2 or $2.50. I think I bundled some of that stuff. Let's see. Oh, in my kitchen, I have one exactly like this that my mother bought for me years ago when we were at an antique fair. And, of course, you're going to pay way more. She paid $30 for a jar, for this jar. Not this jar, but one just like it. Ooh, with the lids, seen better days. But, yeah, that is definitely an older piece. $5, so I picked it up. I don't know how much I'm going to charge, but I don't know. I'm guessing hopefully like $20 to $25. I probably will, of course, stage that by putting something in it. But I was very happy to find that, and the one my mom got me, I'm going to hang on to that one. I'm not much of an antique collector or collector of most anything, but that was my mom's, and I have wine corks in mine. I got this, and I'm going to sell these individually. The whole bag was $1, and some of them are, let's see, some of them are really beat up. So the ones that aren't beat up, I'll put probably $3 or $4 on and sell them by themselves. I've done that before. Whenever I find like the starfish or bigger shells, I'll do that. Oh, look, it's Inky. It's Inky. Say, Mom's out of town for a couple days with her friends, so I am the feeder and the carer of all beasts, great and small, in the house, including her fish she got a couple weeks ago, but that's another story. So this bag, this was kind of cool, and I'm not going to open it up and go through it, but I am going to show you basically what's in it. I saw this at a garage sale, and I saw that things are marked individually in there, and then $2 for the whole thing. Now, I was just looking, even for the sake of the pieces of fabric, there's some superhero fabric in here, which I thought was really cool. And then there's ribbon and a little bit of this, that, and the other. You know, everybody has some of this stuff in their house. I think this is just like twine, metallic trim. So, yeah, I thought for $2, I'll go through it, and even if I just pick out the fabric, I mean, there are beads and trim. And this is more fabric down here. Looks like a word search of some sort. Some stick-on things. So yeah, I thought, hey, for $2, that's definitely worth digging around in. You know, that's kind of fun to go through stuff like that for $2. So I believe that's all. Oh, the only other thing, let's see. I got this itty bitty, adorable Bluebird of Happiness. Isn't it sweet? My mom gave me one. I have one in my kitchen that's about this big. And then I found a smaller one, which I'm going to give to my daughter when she moves out. And then I found this one. It's so cute. Recently, I did find a green one. I don't know if you remember that. That was probably just last week. It was bigger than this one, though. So, yeah, that'll probably just go out to my booth. Hopefully, nobody will swipe it. Little stuff like that can disappear at my antique mall, unfortunately. I believe that's all I got. I think last week when I was looking at the video to put it up, I totally missed something on the table. And nobody pointed it out to me. You guys are slipping. Oh, yeah, this. Look, it's a kitty. I got this little metal piece in a frame. I think I paid $2 for it. But that will go out to my booth. Let's see your green eyes. Let's see your green eyes. So, yeah. So I believe that's all you got to see today. You got to see all the animals. You even got to see a fly. So, yeah. Lots of goodies to be had. So, very strange. I tell you, this week has felt so confusing. My videos are a week or two behind as far as garage sale hauls. Everything else I try and keep kind of current. But we had the holiday on Monday, and then I didn't go garage sailing on Thursday, and then I went on Friday, and then Mr. Pudgy Picker had to work today, which is Saturday. So I don't know which end is up. It's crazy. So again, I hope you enjoyed this video. Please, 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 if you're still with me after all this rambling, go down below and click thumbs up for me and leave a comment. What was your favorite item today? And what do you think of my 3 creations there? I'm not a florist. My sister worked at a florist years ago, so whenever I take anything out like this, she starts messing with it, which is fine with me because I need all the help I can get. So do you guys like those or kind of And then what on the table would you have picked up, and what would you have said, nah, not really worth my time? Would you have picked this bag of goodies up? Let me know down below. So again, I hope you enjoyed this video. I will see you guys next time. Again, all my social media is down in the description box below, and I will see you next time. So until then, happy picking. Bye.